In the previous episode, my former roommate gave me a Ghostbusters key lime Twinkie. Now I'm going to take a bite out of it. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's not quite key limey enough. Now I'll take a swig of cappuccino. Well, that tastes good together. Time to go do a side quest for Mordy. Stupid squeaky chair. Oh, I had some gambling to do, too, also.
And they told me pirating Iberian broadcast was a thing.
And now, for the latest edition of This Just In with Hunter Hellquist. Hunter Hellquist, Hyperion Truth Broadcasting. Today is a day for celebration, Pandorans. The murderous bird known as Bloodwing was killed in a shootout today after Hyperion officials failed to calm its murderous bloodlust. Bloodwing was known for traveling with his inferior human counterpart, an alcoholic sniper named Mordecai. The bird's remains will be available for viewing at the Opportunity Natural Museum sometime in the next few months.
When you get to Opportunity, you actually find the corpse carcass of Bloodwing there. If you know where to look.
Let's just get this out of the way. Yes, most of my merchandise was ripped from the hands of dead adventurers. Don't die, I need business.
I think I can feel my brain against my skull. That's not like normal, is it?
If you're wondering why I put that legendary turtle shield in the secret stash, it's because it's just not my style.
Be careful out there.
Slows you down when the shield's up, speeds you up when the shield is down, but that doesn't work with my gameplay style. I like to aggressively charge toward enemies and stab them in the face. Which is totally something Krieg would do. But I play that way with any character.
Got some work for you. I'm trying to write a love poem for this chick, Daisy, but I need some inspiration. Something to get my juices flowing so this poem will get her juices flowing. That's sex. Use this camera to take some pictures of interesting landmarks that I could toss in the poem, would you? Oh, and pick up any nude mags you see. Never hurts to have a fallback.
Go back to the exploitation preserve, since that was what I was planning to do anyway. Last time when I was using Moxie's Heartbreaker, I forgot to talk about the healing aspect of Moxie guns. If Anshin made guns, that would be their gimmick. Health or shield,
Please insert any
anything like that.
into the receptacle below. I'll patch you up whenever you need it.
Lock and load.
Anything that reduces the enemy's health or shield while restoring yours.
I always find guns you don't need. You won't find merchandise anywhere else.
But would do so in such a way as to not be a game killer. Longbow slag transfusion. That would be a good one. If Pangolin made guns, their gimmick would be ricochet projectiles.
Guns.
Hey. Crowdsourcing.
Don't get killed.
I have a bushwhack. Bandit tri-gun barrel shotguns tend to be my faves. I think yeah, plenty of space. Need to get some use out of this.
High quality, low prices, and no questions asked. Don't have too much fun.
Everything thoroughly pillaged.
Catch a gun! Gah, never doing that again.
These are actually pretty close to being evenly matched. And if that crowdsourcing unleashed 15 pellets per tri-blast,
Your cash ain't worth a thing.
I might actually buy it. And they usually do, and 15 is a multiple of 3. They have to have some kind of if they have a certain part, then they'll end up with one fewer projectile. 14 instead of 15. And I just can't abide that on a crowdsourcing. Therefore, it does not get bought. Preferred accuracy, for me anyway, T's for a bandit tri-gun barrel is at least 20, or could go as low as 18. You know what?
Hunter! I appreciate it, darling. Business hasn't been so hot since Hyperion rolled into town. They talk big about cleaning up the wasteland and civilizing Pandora. But it really just comes down to two things. Money and control. Hyperion wants both. Oh, sweet thing.
Money and control. Isn't that always what it's about?
Thanks for the tip, sugar. I think it's time your generosity was rewarded. Thanks. This place ain't doing great, but it's still doing better than most. Nothing dulls the pain of losing a war quite like a strong glass of Rakale. Just when I thought you couldn't get any more attractive. Always love a good tip. Spending all that money on little old... Here, this isn't my favorite gun, but you might get some use out of it.
Now that's amazing.
Hey. Oh, of course they would put a scope on it. I'm not the type who likes scopes on everything.
Thanks for...
Get out of the way. A new droog. I think my old one's level 20. A Poiple. It's Jake. Does it have a scope? I hope not. It does. And it's an iron. Oh. Screw me twice by putting scopes on guns. I don't like scopes. Actually, 3 times because of that quad in the previous episode. A level 20 purple quad. In the case of an iron, it's tolerable. But if I'm going to use... I often like to use a Jacob's revolver in conjunction. Hey! In conjunction with a Jacobs sniper rifle. Another bushwhack. It's a level 21, but it has an accuracy below 18. And a scope. How pointless. How much red do I have now? 49.
Boom time! Boom time!
Tease. There we go.
What was I doing again?
Buy something! Get out of my face! Take it and go!
Next will be bank.
Where are you, Slammer?
47 pieces of red.
Get your health and shields right here.
Oh. Hyperion scope, Jacob stock. What kind of grip is that? Is that a dog grip? Bipod accessory.
See you real soon, I'm sure.
Borderlands, we're called Gaiden.
There's 3 rocket tubes, yet it holds 2 rockets. Nonsensical.
Boom time!
Could you imagine trying to holster this gun? All those snag points. So why don't I like scopes on revolvers? Well, because I like, if I'm going to use a Jacobs revolver, I like to, sometimes, pair it up with a Jacobs sniper rifle. And then the sniper rifle is going to have a scope. Unless it's a buffalo, in which case it's not really a sniper rifle. It's a sharpshooter's rifle, which can also be described as a safari rifle. But assume that we're talking about ordinary sniper rifles that do have scopes. Then it would be redundant to have a scope on your revolver. And I don't like to shoot from the hip. Interested in something belt-fed. Preferably with a bayonet. Or a new double tap, green or better, or a Torg Lance, blue label or better. Or it can be green, but it will have to have a Hey, 777, 777. A reflex sight. Because green label and also white label Torg blast rifles have sights that line up on T's, T's, So Jacob's guns, everything aside from their battle rifles, have Winchester or Remington motif, maybe with a bit of Craig Jorgensen for good measure, but their battle rifles seem to be more Thompson-like.
If he ain't dead, I'll keep you that way. Try not to die.
Yeah, I'm still congested. Ugh. Still got lots of money to burn.
Guns, guns, guns.
Spent nearly 20 minutes. Let's see. Oh, you know what? These are actually pretty close to evenly matched. It's going to be hard to get rid of a Droog that has better than 5.2 fire rate. And increased magazine size. Also, that bayonet. Maybe I'll give it to another character. Okay, let's get underway.
Safer now.
Take another bite of my Twinkie. Another swig of my cappuccino. You know what I don't have? An electric.
Please insert any donated organs into the receptacle below.
Let me know if anything catches your eye. Don't die. I need your business.
The creatures are helping tear up the leaves. Make it blood.
Wouldn't have it any other way. This red color kind of makes this look like Hyperion SMG in accordance with the old school Hyperion motif from Borderlands 1 and the pre-sequel. Save those for later. Oh, by the way, Mordy stands up on that mountain when he's blowing up all those droids. They get moonshotted right there. Get stuck on scenery. Stalking stalkers. This gun will probably rip droids apart. Yep. Jump. I wasn't moving back fast enough. Brutalize. Finish him. Dismember. There's something up there. My map would indicate. Increasing aggression, that's right. Wouldn't have it any other way. That's so awesome. Oh, that was gratuitous. I swatted it out of the air like the mosquito it is.
Hyperion is not responsible for any limbs lost to the creatures of the preserve.
Lots of forklifts in FPS
Creatures
games.
released. Security forces dispatched.
They won't attack you.
That's right, Pebbles. That'll rip you apart.
See, they're not attacking. Willie the Stalker.
Nothing hurts me, Gaiden.
Exercise confidence. The life you saved.
2 days away from retirement!
If that was a rat-a-tatter that had a reflex sight, I would use it. Helping the stalkers out because I'm a stalker too.
Back to work!
Don't know what the deal with this is.
Creature fighting rings are only allowed on special occasions such as birthday parties or Tuesdays.
It appears to be affecting my shield, but in actuality it anti-is. Glitch Gremlin. Of a flavor I've never beheld before. 5 out of 7. That's not bad. Well, it says keep creatures alive. So I guess that means it's not specific. Just any of the creatures. Totaling 7. Oh, I would consider using that if it wasn't rubberized. Would work great against stalkers, but I'm supposed to keep those alive at this point.
Creature fighting rings are only allowed on special occasions such as birthday parties or Tuesdays.
I was born on a Tuesday. Otherwise, what's so special about Tuesday? What's going on? My game froze up on me. There we go. Can't open menu. Alright, so it appears that I will have to battle these. Sheesh. A lot of good that did. Finish him. Balsy Drew. Bolsheviks are not your friends. Droog is the Russian word for friend. Can't see. Too dark. A slag-powered Droog. Droogs are great for zerking. Especially if you have one slag and one fire or acid. Pick it up. Use key, don't fail me now. Oh. No scope, no problem. Did I run into Pimone and Tumba last time? It got kind of hectic. So I kind of missed it. Now we can hear...
Brother Sophis, I found something.
Yes, what is it?
Research notes from an archaeologist on Pandora.
Pandora? The planet of convicts and cannibals?
Yeah, it sounds incredible. But this archaeologist says that sirens have some sort of connection to Iridium, and the vaults...
Maya, that's enough.
If I traveled to Pandora, I could learn even more about my siren lineage.
That's enough! We have fed you, trained you, protected you. The people of Athenas look to the Order of the Impending Storm for guidance and protection. If you were to leave, this planet would be defenseless.
You keep saying I'm
I
going to
hate
defend this
scopes.
planet. I've trained for years, but I've never actually fought any of this evil the Order's always on about.
Your time will come, I promise. Besides, this planet has everything you could possibly want. Please, child, retire to your room.
Don't call me child.
I apologize. Please, retire to your room, Maya.
Did I see Pimone's name yet?
You fellas meet the missus? Newsflash, bitches! Turrets killed!
I can barely see what's going on around me.
That's my girl! Oh, knock
Get out of my way. Lousy mosquito.
Sentry gun prime! Nothing like a turret kill! Forward to the turret!
Oh, that mosquito.
That guy zero, turret a whole bunch! Say hello, beautiful!
Finally.
Grenade!
That was less effective than I would have expected. getting impatient now. How is that missing at this range? Worthless. I guess it's because I'm still in motion. For some stupid arbitrary reason like that. I guess it actually does make sense. How is my blade going right through it and doing nothing? That was unnecessarily tedious. Blah, blah, blah.
If you got the money, I'll save your gold-earned life.
This is Handsome Jack, thanking you, loyal test subject, for helping bring Pandora into the future. The experiments you'll be put through will help us uncover new uses for iridium, new cures for medicine, and new... Seriously? Why are you having me read this crap? This is freaking hilarious. They know we're gonna mutate the hell out of it. Why lie?
I guess I should have used this. I didn't feel like interrupting the battle with the switch grenade types, though. Does that have a laser sight on it? Yeah.
This is Handsome Jack, thanking you, loyal test for helping bring
I
Pandora
like this except for the Hyperion sight.
experiments you'll be put through.
The amount of zoom on a Hyperion sight I find disorienting.
Help us uncover new uses.
Welcome to Dr. Zed's Portable Clinic. What can I get for you?
Seriously? Why are you having me read this crap? This is freaking hilarious. They know we're gonna mutate the hell out of it. Why lie? Full of opportunity. Lovely. Don't have too much fun. Thanking you, loyal test subject, for helping bring Pandora into the future. The experiments you'll be put through will help us uncover new uses for iridium, new cures for medicine, and new... Seriously? Why are you having me read this?
Revolver carbine.
Hilarious. They know we're gonna mutate the hell out of it. Why lie?
I might get some use out of that long arm.
This is Handsome Jack.
Get your head with the shields right here.
For helping bring Pandora into the future. The experiments you'll be put through will help us uncover new uses for iridium, new cures for medicine, and new... Seriously? Why do you have me read this crap? It's freaking hilarious. They don't
Kind of like a buntline special. That's effective.
Increasing aggression.
That's what I wanted to do. This isn't an E-Tech. But it sure is effective. Retreat. Take cover.
Releasing explosive. Success.
Idiot.
First model decision. Target death imminent. Lethal force authorized. Repairs needed. Medic, no, error. Repairs required. No, intervention. Repairs required. Unit shut down. Killing men. Repair. Medic. Repairs needed.
Now why am I doing it that way, you might ask?
Injuries.
So I can do this. Finish him.
Unit.
Well, it didn't work as well as I thought. Okay. Almost forgot what I'm trying to do here.
This is Handsome Jack, thanking you, loyal test subject, for helping bring Pandora into the future. The experiments you'll be put through will help us uncover new uses for iridium. Medicine. And seriously? Why are you having me read this crap? This is freaking hilarious. They know we're gonna mutate the hell out of them. Why lie?
Okay, I forget how to do this. So what, I have to get up there? It won't let me. Ugh, so tedious. Hi. How are you doing?
Good. I was taking Charlie out to potty, so I'll be
Okay. I'll come back to that. Anything interesting? Kind of like that. Kind of like that would be better with the blade. Do like that. Those boxes almost always contain loot midgets. Maybe that's only on the story mission. Hi. Charlie is a wire-haired Russell Terrier. So if you hear the name Charlie mentioned, he's a dog. Jump over the rocks. What am I stuck on? Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up!
No! Please, no!
What's going on? What is this?
Today is a great day, Maya. Today, your training is finally put to use.
Who are these people?
Terrorists, criminals, evil men. You will destroy them, as is your duty. This is what you have trained for.
What? To execute unarmed men?
Do not question me, child. These men are a danger. Brother Harker, bring the first sinner forward. Yes, Brother Surface. On your knees, sinner. Oh, God! Not her! Not her!
What is this man guilty of?
Do not question. I promise! I'll pay! I'll get you your time! Just don't let her near me!
What?
Do not listen, child. Execute him!
Ah, to hell with it.
What are you doing, child? Put me down!
Tithe. And that's not a tithe, that's extortion. A tithe is given voluntarily. So they're an extortion racket under the guise of a religious cult. Typical. Obviously, these aren't the skags I'm supposed to set free. Spastic little gremlin. That's more like it. Taste the might of Jacobs. Now I should heal.
Attention, open quotes, volunteers, close quotes. Following your experiment, you will receive an open quotes gift, close quotes. The gift is open quotes, freedom, close quotes.
That only works on your first trip through here.
Do not push, shove, talk, or cry in line. All volunteers will be seen before they arrive.
Here we go. Guess I should have cleared those barrels out first. Maybe I still have time.
Creatures released. Security forces dispatched.
This is how we deal with men.
I'll help him out.
Clearly paid off the house.
Dang it! If you're fighting on my side, don't jump in front of me when I'm trying to hack enemies to pieces. Idiot. So I guess I was supposed to run into the scat. What's the word? Haddock? By now? High-tech laser versus low-tech blade. Charlie dog.
Yeah, it's good. Charlie dog. Oh, that's a cool weapon you have here.
It shoots acid.
Oh, that's nice.
It has a blade attached to it.
Yeah, that's nice.
There we go.
Okay. Cool. Oh, you killed the robot.
I killed it to death in the eyeball.
Oh,
Well, that's
okay.
what I was going for.
Wow, you have so much money, Benjamin.
I do. If you ever zerk with a bandit machine pistol, like say a rat-a-tatter, which is great for zerking, always put it in your right hand. Let's get a look at the sights on this. Nice. Glock-like. Glock-esque sights. I will probably keep this one.
Increasing aggression. Targeting sight.
Got us down!
Dig it.
Put me down, child, now!
27 years. For 27 years, you've been using me to keep these people frightened, haven't you?
You don't understand!
Shut up! You didn't want me to protect this planet. You wanted me to keep it scared, keep me locked up so these people would do what you asked. Nobody's gonna disobey the order if they've gotta face the wrath of a siren. Is that it?
You know nothing! Child, you have so much left to learn! You don't...
Don't call me child. Everyone get out of here! You have nothing to fear from the order anymore. I'm leaving.
But where will you go, child? Maya.
To Pandora. I'm gonna find some answers.
Angel.
Yes, Jack?
Find her.
Son of Mothra. This should be interesting. Maybe it'll drop a legendary. Oh, I gotta drop something else. Oh. Remember Mothra from Borderlands 1? Look how effective this dull machine pistol is. Mothra was always my favorite Godzilla creature. I don't want it to pitch its loot off the map. So I want to kill it while it's over the arena.
this plan.
Really? That's all I get? Yawn. I might keep one of these. And yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to go back and backtrack. Which is something I really don't like having to do. Might as well finish off this twink. Yeah, that's good. Paste all psychokinetic.
Volunteers are reminded to maintain a distance of 20 meters from the animal holding cells. Ignore this warning if you are in the open close human space close quote exit.
What did I overlook? How did I overlook it? I saw it on my map, the waypoint. All of these things are back already. Well, I guess it has been some minutes.
Almost dead? I can fix that.
Thanking you, loyal test subjects, for helping bring Pandora into the future. The experiments you'll be put through will help us uncover...
Sell the easy, obviously.
...new cures for medicine. And you... Seriously? Why are you having me read this crap? This is freaking hilarious. They know we're gonna mutate the hell out of them. Why lie?
That could be doable.
This is Handsome Jack, thanking you, loyal test subject, for helping bring Pandora into the future. The experiments you'll be put through will help us uncover new uses for iridium, new cures for medicine, and new... Seriously? Why are you having me read this crap?
Safe
Freaking hilarious. They know we're gonna take the hell out of it. Why lie with me?
Alright. There it is.
Creatures released. Security forces dispatched.
That's for Broadway, assholes!
Walked right by that the first time.
If you got the money, I'll save your gold-earned life.
Hey.
You're an organ donor.
Oh, I could probably just sell this assassin, but they're pretty nifty.
Right.
Would kind of like to get some use out of this. Now I'll go back and collect at least the greens that I dropped.
For helping bring Pandora into the future. The experiment.
Look how effective that is. Torg revolvers are just spectacular. Torg revolvers that are blue label or better are especially awesome, and the two best ones are the Slapper, which has a matching Torg barrel, and the Rod, which has a Jacobs barrel. This hand cannon has a Malawan barrel. Imagine if Torg made a masher. What would a Torg masher be like? Possibly a game killer. No, I take that back. It would be like kind of an unkempt herald. With a more regular, more shotgunny pattern. The unkempt herald sort of fires kind of a, how would you describe it, an airburst Merv style of gyrojet.
All personnel are reminded not to speak to or make eye contact with potential test subjects. Any Iberian soldier found guilty of
Found guilty of experiencing sympathy is what she was about to say. Or it. It's an it with the voice of a she. Those whites might have disappeared. Hopefully the greens didn't. Where did I dump those? Down there? Don't need to open up all of these. Not really sure how much. I don't seem to be too much in need of ammo. Looks like the whites disappeared. No biggie. Nice.
It's our planet now! I ain't gonna die like all those other idiots! I wasn't trained for this crap! Didn't ask for this!
Battle.
You're killing robots.
Yes.
Oh, Benjamin. I like your gun. Does it have a bayonet in it for melee attack?
It does.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, destroy the bug nest.
I don't feel like going up there just for a couple of bucks. Don't get stuck on the scenery.
The bug nest you destroy, it kind of looks like a hanging wasp nest or an alien nest.
Kind of does. It's actually, I think, the poop of these things. Isn't that grody?
Yeah, and then these creatures kind of look like dragons. Like walking dragons because of their folded wings.
Also kind of like bats.
Yeah, but they also still look like dragons because of their folded wings.
Dragon bats.
Yeah. So do they Hey, I didn't know that these guys could teleport. They can teleport like an Enderman.
Not really teleport, it's more like they go invisible. See the blue line?
Yeah.
The blue line represents their shield. I also have a shield, but it doesn't make me invisible.
Yeah. Look, there's a spaceship. Why was it over here?
Oh, it would take too long to explain.
Oh.
You know the Death Star in Star Wars?
Yeah, I know a lot about Death Stars.
It's kind of like that, except it's shaped like an H. And that's the headquarters of the good guys right there where I'm trying to get back to. In fact...
Oh, another spaceship.
It's more like a...
man, they look like walking dragons. Because of that. Because of their folded wings. And Ben, do these guys fly?
No. They can sort of sail, kind of a long jump.
And Ben, did you also know that in dinosaur times, there was a pteranodon or the quintal koalas that can walk on all fours whenever they fold their wings. They do the same thing like those guys you killed. So, they walk on all fours, Ben. So that way, whenever it's ready to take off, then it will unfold its wings and launch itself in the sky.
Say that name one more time. Quetzalcoatlodon.
The quintal koalas.
Koalas.
Jumps and then spreads its wing for takeoff.
That was the voice of Casey, whose mother was born in 1982. And there's 1982 right there.
I'll patch you up whenever you need it.
Tell your friends, Marcus Munitions.
Time to teleport from here to there. Did I see something in orange? I thought I saw an orange and a green, but it was a trick of the eyes. Trick of my own eyes. Because I knew I had forgotten to do, you know, the skag thing. I walked right by that switch. So I was thinking I might have forgotten something else.
You can always trust the gun at your side.
Still haven't used the roaster, but don't worry, I will. Interested. Might as well. I actually do kind of like dull sniper rifles with flat-off barrels.
I always got new stock.
Which is fitting, seeing as how the double tap is my favorite assault rifle.
That's just the beginning. Every Hyperion bastard's gonna pay for Bloodwing. Every one of them.
The Trespasser. That name is a reference to Morty's trespass skill from Borderlands 1, and I infrequently perish is a reference to something that he would say when he would go into fight for your life in Borderlands 1. He would say, I never die.
Before Jack took over. Would have liked having you by my side when we took that Cromerax.
How do you pronounce that? Enastic Trespasser? Looks quite awesome. Dangerously awesome. But I'm not getting rid of my stabby calipine.
Be careful with that. See you real soon, I'm sure.
Guns, guns, guns!
Not bad, but I think I can do better. What's the power on the scope? 7 power. This looks like a perfect fusion of Jacobs and Hyperion, which is totally Morty's style.
Two words, my friend. No refunds. Get your health and shields right here. Buy from me if you want to live.
75250.
Whenever you need it. Catch you later.
I think I've already filled up the secret stash with stuff. Yep. Oh. Gotta say goodbye sometime. Out with the old, in with the new. Well, some of the oldies will remain until I find stuff that actually can replace them. Acuminous. Got some use out of this Ernest apparatus. It's pretty good, but I'll go ahead and sell it. Fire rate's a bit low for my taste. Still need to get some use out of the hunk of burning roaster.
Why loot the dead when you can buy from me? Tear the bad guy.
I don't really necessarily need.
It's a new one, huh? Don't get killed. Tell your friends.
As many pistols and things as I have, but there's need and then there's want. Make sure everything's at least level 20. Except for this. I bought this actually with my second Krieg in mind, but I might decide to get some use out of it. using Axton. I need something with a blade on it.
Guns! Glorious guns! Check back later to see my new weapon of the day.
Who told you about this place? I kill him.
See if I can score some red.
It's worse. Jack or his warrior?
Or any new interesting weapons. And there we go. On my way. So much money's. Speaking of which,
You're gonna make me blush.
can I get another gun from his?
I'll be able to rebuild the Underdome in no time.
Underdome. Guess not. I thought maybe I could get the fire one. Who knows? Maybe I can't.
Look at that.
A stalker. Here's why I don't use stalkers. Unless they have a Torg reflex sight. How are you supposed to aim that? This also is imperfect, but less imperfect. Might keep that. Yeah, get out of the way.
Food time!
.8 fire rate. That's no thanks. Tease. Not bad. Prefer the doll that I've got, even though it's a green label, compared to a blue Hyperion. Cheese. Tease. 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 What does bumble broth mean? What does rake help mean? They probably are real words, just not commonly used. I think the shop's renewed. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad.
Remember, we're always open.
Oh yeah, let's compare this machine pistol to this SMG. Oh. Won't need the SMG after all. If it had some kind of feature like a bayonet.
When you can buy from me.
Hold that thought. And I won't need this either. If it was belt fed, then it would get kept and used. This, a Jacobs battle rifle with a flat twin barrel.
Check back later to see my new weapon of the day.
Should fire 2 rounds at a time.
2 words, my friend. No
Like the double tap. Except it would always be semi-auto, of course.
Let's just get this out of the way. Yes, ultimate merchandise was dead adventurers.
Next time you're bleeding to death, just think, doctor said. You're an organ donor, right?
Can I get something belt fed? Preferably also with a bayonet. A blue label bandit belt fed light machine gun with a matching bandit barrel. Just plain iron sights and a bayonet. Maybe some flat off parts to give it a faster cyclic rate. Hey, you didn't tease me that time. What have we got here? Hyperion SMGI has a scope. I like to maintain my situational awareness. Hence my preference for iron sights. Way too inaccurate. The spitter, I mean. A renegade would fight against communism. Interested in a double tap. Green label with iron sights. Blue or better with a reflex sight. I know you're probably doing a face palm, but I actually favor the root over the rocket rifle, torpedo rifle. Better damage per second. Stalker with optics. I'm still going to favor the bushwhack. Look at these good greens I've got, just plain greens. Good pistol, good shotgun, good blast rifle. And this, can't wait to get some use out of this. Trespasser. Hey. Nope. 4-round burst, leaving 1 spare round. That's pointless. That's getting sold. I can tolerate a burst fire sniper rifle, but only if it fires a tri-burst. And no more than that. Feculent, what does that mean? I'm usually pretty good with words, but Malawan uses words that I don't even know the meaning of. Jack describes them as war hippies. I was thinking it felt like it was about that time for my inventory to be full. How much rid do I have? Halfway there. Just a little bit over halfway there. Wow, I've been gambling for a long time. It's not an addiction, I can control it, if I wanted to. I just don't feel like it. Just to be sure, and I know I've mentioned this before, but just to be sure, I don't have a gambling addiction in real life. Tease. Not bad, not bad. Of course, I've still got that purple Jake, which might get outmoded by a blue, depending on how it's parted. 19 more. Tease. Quit getting in the way. Double T's. I'm okay with greens as long as they're pardoned to my liking. Something with a blade attachment. Please.
Move time!
Fire rate's too low due to the Jacobs barrel. Bandits make an assault rifle called the Carbonated Carbine, which has a dull barrel. Carbonated Carbine. In other words, pop gun. Get it? T's. Tell me in the comments if I might have been able to get another gun from Moxie if I had paid her just a bit more.
That's not coming in here.
Hey, is that a Hulk? I do believe it is. Good accuracy by Hulk standards. Another stalker. Still keeping the bushwhack.
Welcome to Dr. Zed's Portable Clinic.
And the shops have reset again.
Come on back anytime.
Could sell that long arm. Why didn't I? If I've got that purple Jake, well, because the purple Jake that I have back in the bank has a bandit barrel, and I prefer Hyperion barrels on Jacob's revolvers over bandit barrels.
Lock and load.
Yeah, not interested. I'll go ahead and sell it.
I'm always happy to take your money. Don't die. I need your business.
All that gambling, and the only thing that came away with that's interesting is a green label Hulk, which is common.
Anything good? My weapon machines will fix that for you.
Remember, we're always open. Let me know if anything catches your eye. Good luck.
Please insert any donated organs into the receptacle below.
Good hunting, stalker.
Try not to die. I'm legally obligated to tell you, I ain't a real doctor.
Sometimes I play Zero as a stalker just as an excuse to make stalker references.
Besides, they're killing me.
See you next mission.